One.
Alright, kind of back now. I have a limit on this video, so I'm going to do as fast as I can and maybe get into a duel in another video. Um, Hopefully that wasn't loud. But it is literally 4:20 in the morning for me, so I'm kind of tired. And we're going to see what we can do about this. Now, quick apology that I never delivered on that last Guard Dragon video, but in all honesty, I don't think it really matters. Not everyone watches my channel, and I didn't get any comments, but that's okay because that just changes how things need to be done. Today is about BattleWasp. Now, this deck is fun. It's an insight burn deck, but it also heavily favors battle. And you don't actually need to battle to do some of the things, but it has the opportunity there to do a lot of damage and to get through what you need. Now, it's got a beat stick, it's got awesome effects that let you attack twice or just straight up burn if you couldn't do anything. Utopia, and just creep on recurrence and spaz effect. Now, I run Wind Witches. You don't have to, but this is just me. We have 3 Rapid Fire, 3 Attacker, 3 Poison, 3 Bullseye, and 3 Hunter. Now, I run 3 of everything except the Trap card. You only need 2 because I needed room for Foolish Burial, because sometimes you want to dump something in your grave so you can recur it with Rapid Fire. Their basic effects, if you don't know any of them, they're pretty simple. Recurrence from grave and floats, free summon from the hand, searches, and it's like one of the Alter Guys cards. You just tribute another one, and you get to negate a monster effect. Not activation; it's an effect veiler essentially. Bullseye is just a little damage, just 200 burn for every one you have, and a free summon from your hand if you have an insect type monster, which in this deck you almost always should. We're also running into Hunter as our discard, and he's really actually good, but he's also another target for Imitation. Imitation gets rid of the level 1s and lets you pop into these things. Or level 3 if you kind of need to, but I don't see any reason you should. I've never found a reason yet. 2 Nest for the protection. 3 Revival Swarm because it's our Monster Reborn with protection as well. 3 Summoning Swarm, which is just for every card they have, we can summon an insect from our graveyard. Our Battles Wasp. 2 Pot of Desires, just for the draw. You can run 2 because all the cards just got released. There's no cards in limit that we need that we should be afraid of banishing. Foolish Burial is the only limited card here, but that's not something we need. We don't need it in order to combo off. It's just something there just to have a little bit extra. 3 Wind Witch, Ice Spell, 1 Glass Spell, and 1 Snow Bell. Now, this is good, especially these 3, because it lets you have 3 monsters. So if you pop off one, have this in hand and this in hand, you basically go full combo sitting on this thing with just 2 cards. So those other 3 cards could be like a Goes In, a Rivalry, and like an Unending, and just pure game. Um, but then these ones are just here for fodder, and also just in case you need to go into something else and you're not having the best of luck with it, because this is a free level 7. This is a tuner. You can just go straight into your Winter Bell or something else if you need to. We also have, as I stated, Imitation. This has been explained. It's just meant to pop off into these guys as much as possible. Goes in match and Rivalry for control, and Unending for protection and kind of control at the same time. Foolish Burial, just for Foolish Burial to get a dump for Rapid Fire or even something else, because you can also get it off this effect, and it helps you combo off. Now, you only need 1 of these tanks, but I have 3 of each of the synchro because I didn't really know what to do, and I'm still testing this deck out, but that's still something. Wind Witch Winterbell is just because of the Wind Witch, and also because there's no restriction, because they're all Wind type, hence why it goes in match is fine. Link Rainbow is just in case something, we need something, some kind of protection, just normal summon, then get it out of there, as long as Goes in or Rivalry is not in the way. And Great Fly just to let us go because everything is fine. And the situation where it comes from Rivalry and these is because this is what I want to see turn 1, and it's going to stay just turn 1, and then it's gone. So these 2 are just going to stay in here. You summon this, you get your search off. I normally search for this, and you go 2 plus 3 equals 5. You go into this, and then you do 3 plus 5 into him, and then everything's fine. so that you can combo off with rivalry. Not much to be said about this. We'll do a quick test against a bot because I want to try and keep this video 10 minutes. Now, BattleWasp is pretty decent. I wouldn't use this bot as a pure test to see how good a deck is because these bots vary. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and it's all varying. Okay, hang on a second. Excuse me. Sure. Okay, now this is full combo as long as this bot doesn't have Ash, but we're gonna go for the bait because we don't need this much. But we're gonna do her in defense. It's going full combo, so we'll summon another one. Boom, and do the 500 bird damage just because we can. I'd rather search in all honesty. Oh, we have everything, but I'd rather see what we can get. So summon, effect. We're gonna grab Hunter because we already have the level 3. That's already insurance. So now you go into the level 5 Ghost Bow. Now he's not needed really. We're just setting him up for something. So then you just go straight into the level 8 Conqueror. Now, this is fine. We don't actually need this, and this is just to murder them, if faster. But we're going to see if we can pull Desires and pull into a Rivalry, Unending, or anything. Now, that's not really good, but we got a little bit of burn damage, and that's always good. So summon it, and just burn that little guy for 200. So, as you can see, he's taken 7,300. So he's down 700 already, and this is turn 1, so like just stall as long as you can, go to top. No, don't do that. I hate you if you do. Regardless, if depending how we want to play, I would bring back this because the Ghost Bow is going to come back no matter what. So I would summon, bring back this because we're going to tribute this guy whenever to do his effect. We're going to play it safe and banish this to target him. We might as well summon this guy and attack just to get that little extra dud in of damage. Now we can summon this and we can kind of go off with it, but we don't need to. We're fine the way it is. We'll jump straight into battle. Now unless he has some kind of weird honest, we're fine. Destroyed. We'll do the effect. We'll pitch this. He takes an extra 2,000. We'll use the effect. Bring this back. He gets an extra attack. And he gets 2 attacks. And OTK. Now, I wouldn't really use this bot as a representation to see how good a deck is. I'd rather go online, and that's going to be a separate video, which I'm going to actually record right after this. That's a promise, and there's no way I'm not going to go out, but that's not what I meant. I honestly do think this deck has some good power to it, and I really can see it topping. I think it's one of those Trickstar kind of things. That's why I'm thinking of it like this. I feel like it's a Trickstar deck kind of thing, but battle and not specific heavy. But like, depending how you wanna go, you can. I don't know why I switch up night, but you can go like Dark Room of Nightmare if you want to go for that extra burn damage. Because if you played this as if, you would have 300, but then you go 500, 200, 500, and then you can go off into this later. So X amount, another 300. This guy would kick in X amount, and then this guy would kick in X amount, 300, 300, and it would really actually stack up. But I'm not trying to play a burn heavy deck, although I think that is a really good archetype right there to do with, or support to mess with. But that is up to you. I'm gonna play test with this. In all honesty, I might even just take out these two between the next episode or video. So that may be a thing because I can really see this room doing well. Because I think it's something that's useful. Yeah, I get it. I have a limit. Good. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube right away. Hopefully the quality is good. I believe it is. My webcam is not going to be the greatest, but at least it can catch me. Thank you so much. Let me know what to do.